without the venue we normally have, and doing a sterling job without as many volunteers as we normally have, Trev.
Yeah.
Well done.
So if anyone wants to volunteer next year...
Please volunteer for Diversity Fest, please. We're normally really good, and today's been amazing. So I'm very, very happy to be here. Travelled in from Leeds. I'm West Yorkshire. I feel like an interloper. I'm going to start with a song I have not done in a while, and this is going to be on my next album, but I'll save the plugs for later. This is called 18 Weeks, and it's written for, well not for, but to Nick Clegg when he was cutting mental health services. And there were 18 waiting lists, and you went, that's not that long. 18 weeks is quite a long bloody time. So, yeah, this is about that. Told you I never had cheery stuff. This is 18 weeks. Drums are beating in my head, they carry me along to the rhythm of a war that I've been fighting for so long. And the rhythm makes a bass, and the drum begins to swell, and as my wrath accumulates, all it will overflow the well. Cause there's an ocean in my mind, and there's a drum beat in my chest, and you can try and move it, but I'm stubborn till the end. And I will keep on going, yes, I will still persist, and if you try to make me give this up, well, something's gotta give. Well, it's another 18 weeks till I get something that's of use. Oh, and in those 18 weeks, well, I might face the hangman's noose. You can try to skim stones across the ocean in my mind, but it's worth nothing if you're just waiting for the ocean to subside. Cause there's an ocean in my mind, and there's a mountain in my chest, and you can try and move it, but I'm stubborn till the end. And I will keep on going, yes, I will still persist, and if you try to make me give this up, well, something's gotta give. I really do need to use my loop pedal more often. There's an ocean in my mind, and there's an earthquake in my chest, and you can try and move it, but I'm stubborn till the end. And I will cry and cry until you hurt, and it's crying out for blood. So friends and countrymen, lend me your ears and your eyes. Lend me a moment that we might save our minds. Cause the wheel is always turning, and the drumbeat never rests, and the wheel shares the ocean that holds my mind in check. And I will never cease to march, oh no, to that drumbeat in my chest. Cause there's an ocean in my mind, and there's a mountain in my chest, and you can try and move it, but I'm stubborn till the end. And I will keep on going, yes, I will still persist, and if you try to make me give this up, well, something's gotta give. And if you try to make me give this up, well, something's gotta give. If you try to make me give it up, well, something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. I haven't played that one for a long time, thank you. Always nervous trying a new old song in front of a new old audience, because I know quite a few of you. I played at Diversity Fest, I think possibly as long as it's been going. I think there was 1 year I missed, and then COVID happened. And I wrote a lot of songs during COVID and didn't get around to recording any of them because, unlike some people, Jess, I was not actually productive during the pandemic. I discovered Netflix instead. But I did start writing protest songs long before COVID-19, and basically when the Tories got in power, back in 2010, I thought, oh, this is a bit shit. And when they got really into power in 2015, I wrote this one, which is called Deluge. I'm a big fan of metaphors, but hopefully you can pick up from this that it's about stopping the tide of, well, awfulness, I guess, that's not strong enough a word, that this country has become. There are cheerier songs later on, I think. Maybe one or two. This is Deluge. for a deluge, an overflow of bad news. Lay out the sandbags, 'cause we're gonna need to make some kind of refuge. Don't tell me it's raining when the lightning has already begun to strike. We are due for a deluge, an uprising of change. Call out the armies, 'cause we're gonna march against this tide and waves. And don't tell me it's raining when I can already hear the drip, drip, drip of empty promises. Don't tell me it's raining when the thunder starts to thud. We've opened up the sky and we are ready for the flood. We have foreseen this deluge. It is not unprecedented, but we are spluttering, suffering, submerging. It will sink us if we let it. So instead of relying on cliches like treading water and weathering out the storm, I think I'll swim out against the current, 'cause it's better than waiting to drown. Tell me it's raining when I can already hear the drip, drip, drip of empty promises. Don't tell me it's raining when the thunder starts to thud. We've opened up the sky and we had better be ready for the flood. Well, I should be ready to run, and I should stick to my guns, and I ought to know by now, 'cause the warnings are clear, whatever the weather. These are dangerous seas, and I can't see the wood for the trees, but I won't sink down to my knees. 'Cause we can hold back this deluge. We will fight against the rain. Call out the armies, 'cause we're gonna march against this tide and waves. End on the wrong chord. Sorry. You can tell in that song that I am a classically trained pianist. Well, a failed classically trained pianist. I do like the twiddly bits. This next song's about feminism. Oh, come on, we can do better. This next song's about feminism? There's at least, like, I don't know, 4 of you in the audience. I know 2 of you. Three. Yeah. Because I am non-binary, but I very much like dressing femme, mostly because I have been mistaken for a drag queen before, and I've gone, no, these are my boobs. And someone's told me, well, if you're a feminist, you shouldn't really dress like that. You shouldn't have, like, makeup and stuff and be, wanting to look pretty for the male gaze. I thought, the gay men don't care. Oh, that kind of gaze, right, got it. And someone told me that feminists shouldn't look like that, and it's an age-old, stupid argument. So this is about being soft and strong, and not very long, that's Andrax. This is called Armour and Silk Stockings. She won't fall down. Turrets and bowers, hail and strong showers won't break the core that she carries around. Armour and silk stockings, chainmail and lace, kid gloves and knuckle dusters, velvet on her face. No show to speak of, and they'll make a meal of her if she exposes her delicate flesh. But one thing they neglected to call into memory, this beast has weapons in her very chest. Armour and silk stockings, crest and muff where they begin. Hatching and changing, she comes into being. You'll never know, you'll never know, you'll never know the power of being a girl. Bear with me, I'm going to switch instruments. That one's supposed to happen. Well, it was, but not yet. So this, thank you to... Brilliant name. This, by the way, is Ophelia. I've had her since uni, and she's a temperamental old girl. Ooh, with a lot of bass. She is, in fact, all about that bass. There we go. Do we want another angry feminist song?
Yeah!
Good! Good. There's four blokes over there, very confused. I'm afraid guys do not come out of this one well. I am not a man-hating feminist. I really am not. But people who've only heard this song of mine tend to think I am. Because this is about one particular guy. I used to live in Cambridge, and when I was doing gigs there, I don't know if any of you here have ever been to Cambridge, ever lived there? A couple of you, yeah. Lovely place. Very, very politically conservative. A lot of the venues are a bit of a boys' club. I roll up with my ridiculous instruments and ridiculous hair, and someone says, "Oh, is that your boyfriend's guitar?" You can imagine my reaction. This song is taken verbatim, a lot of it, from the conversation that ensued. This is called Man in Machine. I meet him in the dark and noise, and he is elegance and poise, everything that I do want about. I ask him what he does, and he tells me he's his own man, and it's clear he loves himself a bit too much. And when he takes to the stage and he sings out his rage, I wonder what he's got to be disconcerted about. Because after all, he's just a man in the machine, and the crowd, they cheer when he rings. The changes come the time and place, and it is written on my face that if his songs deserve to be heard, I don't mind. They cry on call, they always want more. At this point, he told me that women writing on their own without a backing band couldn't write loud music. Well, I call him as he descends and learns about the songs he pens and plays. And then he tells me that Venus is my homeland, and I cannot understand the way the men from Mars go about things in their brains. And he says I'll stick around and such, but I'm not expecting much from a woman who only rants and raves. Because after all, he's just a man in the machine, and the crowd, they cheer when he rings. The changes of time and place, and it is written on his face that he sadly is all that he seems. They cry on call, they always want more. So I get down off my pedestal and I look right into his big blues and sell him my comprehension. That his voice is easy listening, but there's condescension lurking, and nothing ever looks interested in bad manners. And he says it's all in jest, all applause with the rest, but his insults still ring in my head. Because after all, it's just a man in the machine. I don't try to crowd the crowd, they cheer when he rings. The changes of the time and place, and it is written on his face that he sadly is all that he seems. Because after all, he's just a man in the machine. When he smiles a pretty smile, we forget the hands on clean. Little do they know of the songs that he has played, of the things he says on stage, of the war he has no leeway. Thank you. I did that one at an open mic a while ago, and someone called it my Not All Men song. I thought, is that an apt title? I don't know, you decide. This one is not a feminist song. Well, not specifically. It's a song about dysfunctional relationships instead. That always gets a cheer, which is quite sad if you want to think about it. This is not about my current partner, the lovely Chris, aka Short Love Stranger, who I saw on stage and went, yeah, that's the guy I want. Why? Why is that the guy I want? But he's wonderful. Might be joining me on stage later. It does say on the programme that it should be Alice Nicholls and the Dangerous Coat. That's my band, and my drummer had a hissy fit and decided he wants to work on another project, unfortunately, last week. So you get me solo, but do look out for Alice Nicholls and the Dangerous Coats in the future. So this song is called Quiet Arguments. Some silent dreams, grateful for the worries that spring into the night, bringing fathoms full of light. For these words are going nowhere, and nothing is bringing out the sentiment behind them. I am singing through a drought. Well, I am fine if you don't reply, and it's wonderful when you don't ask why. Better still, 'cause you haven't been listening at all. Well, I've been sitting ever so still while you've been chasing your star. And we seem to have been traveling such a long time, still haven't got very far. To erupt than to leave this lying constantly dormant. 'Cause you see, your redemption brings no inspiration, and fights are quite simply, my dear, more excellent fuel for the fire. So it's just fine if you don't reply, and it's wonderful when you don't ask why. Better still, 'cause you haven't been listening at all. Well, I've been sitting. How long have I got left?
I can't remember when you started. However long you like.
Eons ago, Trev. Eons ago. I'm older than I look. I'm going to go back to the piano. If I don't get my next score on the guitar.
I forgot to write the time down. You'd started early, about 4:35.
I'm going to keep going until someone tells me to stop. That's generally my that's generally my modus operandi.
That's how my clock works as well.
Until you chuck me out. I've got more feminism to impart.
Here you go.
I
can't remember.
This song is my version of a fairy tale. Do we like fairy tales?
Fairy tale.
I know, little panto crowd. Do we like fairy tales, children?
Behind you! Oh, sorry, I've got that wrong.
Behind me is a clock. So I started writing this, again, about feminism, and I thought, lots of fairy tales are not all that feminist. I thought about Rapunzel in the tower being rescued by a man, waiting for a man. I thought, what if she wasn't waiting for Prince Charming? What if she was waiting? What if she just rescued herself, or she was rescued by other women? Yeah. And then, as often happens, my song took a little walk through my brain when I wasn't thinking about it, and came up with its own ideas, and they have a mind of their own. And it became a song about how actually a lot of times militant female feminists are no better than men, and we need everyone. So this is called Tall Stories, and it's my feminist fairy tale. On the album version, there's a harpsichord, although it's a synth because I'm poor. Rapunzel, put your work boots on, we're smashing down this tower. We should not still be waiting in your bedroom at this hour. You'll start with the brickwork, then the mortar, and you'll see your world is more than what you're told. There's more that you can be. Rapunzel, take this wrecking ball and swing it through the air. We're breaking up your cage of lies, your monument to despair. And we'll put you in a castle with a place from which to view our laws and regulations, and you'll have nothing to do. Well, my thanks to you, my rescuers, for educating me from fear and isolation. You say I've been relieved, but consider your position, cause you haven't sold me yet on your ideals and your ideas, and I'm no damsel in distress. Put your raincoat on, we're going for a walk. I promise I won't silence you, just listen when I talk. You've been gagged for too long, your voice should ring out true. So just you agree with me and let us speak for you. Rapunzel, dear sister, now you've been tricked again. No brave knights coming yonder, there is no handsome swain. These eyes have kept you captive all these years without a prayer. So let us be your heroines, we think it's only fair. Well, what if I've grown tired of your spin and rhetoric? You shine the light of progress, but all messages still stick. And it's all the same ideas from one prison to the next. So if it's all the same to you, I'd rather risk my neck on something I believe in. Can't you see that there's a price to pay for all your chivalry? Just think of what you're losing in the name of liberty. I'm obliged for all your lessons, but your stories are everything. And this place is still a cell to me. These walls feel like they're closing in. Rapunzel, cut your hair, my dear, let go your precious curls. These trappings don't become you, and it's not safe for a girl. These trappings are Rapunzel's, and you're making matters worse. Now, Rapunzel, aren't you grateful that we freed you from this curse? Just one more on my set list. Oh, there's an organ sound on here. That might do. I'm going to switch back to guitar. Chris, aka Short Dark Stranger, would you like to come to the stage, please? This is, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else, one of the Dangerous Coats. My partner, Cabaret Chris, aka Short Dark Stranger, if you saw him earlier. He's changed his clothes, thankfully. Yeah, welcome. No copy on my side.
Sorry.
You've had yours. So the eagle-eyed amongst you, the musicians, might have noticed that this is not a proper guitar. This is an optical illusion shaped like a guitar. It'll do. Close enough for folk. So this last song is going on the next album, when I eventually get around to recording it. I do have actual albums on Bandcamp and available. I might have some in my car, actually. If anyone would like to buy one, I have an EP that I recorded. Sorry. You're not Gary Newman. I know you think you are, but you're not. I love you really. I've lost my train of thought now.
Sorry, car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Albums. I hate promoting myself. You do it. Yeah, I did an album a while ago called Kind Quiet Riots. It's an EP of protest songs. They're £5 each. Tumbleweed. See what you've done?
Sorry.
This song is going on the next one when I record it. They're getting tired of me. I wrote this years ago when a friend of mine got married, and I wrote about all the stupid things you do when you're at university, and you think you've fallen in love forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and actually you're really young and stupid. So this song is called Young and Stupid. Thank you very much for listening to the songs and in between me rambling a lot. I've been Alice Nicholls. And you can find me on Facebook, Bandcamp, Twitter, well not Twitter, at other gigs when I've actually tuned my guitar properly. That'll do. And on various other things. I'm not on Mastodon yet, but I'm on Facebook, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, other things, and probably later at the bar or at Tesco buying beer. It's been 4 years, 2 months, 1 day to the day we kissed. And you're the third friend this month whose wedding I missed. It seems I'm getting good at losing touch. It seems I'm getting good at losing this. Well, the road's uphill and I've been going for a while now. And I lost you long ago, just didn't see it then somehow. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm still not clear on the when, but I'm pretty sure about the how. 1, 2, 3, so what? So what? I went and left my most of us and right. I didn't feel like I was losing sight. But now I wonder if I had to turn my back so soon. I wonder if I hadn't lost my grip on you. I wonder if I maybe hadn't been in such a rush I could have stayed, forgotten all the promises we made when we were young and stupid, because the young and stupid are okay. Well, I packed my suitcase and I'm gonna leave it all behind. I filled my cup with empty memories out of my mind. Well, the ghosts don't linger in the walls, they never go away. I've gotten used to having pale, friendly faces that stay. And I'm really not that clever, then again you never thought I was. Well, the Shannon was stupid, yeah, but it was what I needed. So now I'm not considered what I've lost. So what? I never went goodbye. Oh, you can miss a good bit. So what? I went and left my most of us and right. It's surprising, this song. I didn't feel like I was losing sight. But now I wonder if I had to turn my back so soon. I wonder if I hadn't lost my grip on you. I wonder if I maybe hadn't been in such a rush I could have stayed, forgiven all the promises we made when we were young and stupid. Young and stupid are okay. So this next bit contains more words than any I've ever got into a song, and I go into a sneaky cover at one point. Well, I should point out I don't regret see just how far I've gone. Yes, I know your way is the highway and my route took a different run. I guess it makes a difference to you now we're older, still it doesn't mean I'm wrong. So should I settle down and marry, get used to the fact that many of our dreams have fallen down. We didn't think like this before. We didn't think like this at all. Never entertained the possibility of falling short. But back then we made decisions were correct and our convictions couldn't say that we were chicken. We ran headlong into bedlam with the certainty of nothing. The arrogance and gumption of the young and stupid. Well, I'm still stupid and young. Whew, go for it. And I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the one who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. So what? I never wake up blind. So what? I went and left for most of us and cried. I didn't feel like I was losing sight. But now I wonder if I hadn't turned my back so soon. I wonder if I hadn't lost my grip on you. I wonder if I maybe hadn't been in such a rush I could have stayed, forgiven all the promises you made when you were young and stupid. 'Cause being young and stupid was okay.